All right, so I have 8 million followers across all my socials combined. And my name is Khalil. I'm more known as Aussie Koi on social media. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my kind of weird strategy that I use to attain such a large audience, why you shouldn't do the same as me, and what to do instead. Okay? Just to quickly pivot here, if you're a content creator watching this video and you want to start off creating content, or you're an entrepreneur, you're a coach, or you're a business owner, whoever you may be, and you're watching this video and you truly realize the power of content and how you could utilize this to either A, drive traffic to your business, B, document your journey so you can show your kids later down the line when you have kids how you were like growing up and your struggles, your trials and tribulations, or even C, just creating content because you like creating content and you realize the people that can truly capitalize off creating content are going to win in the long run, because we live in an attention-based economy. Wherever attention goes, money flows, and attention is really the new currency. So we live in a digital era, and in today's world, attention is really what matters. So if you can get attention to your product or offer and you sell that to people, helping them and making their lives 10 times better, you're going to make a lot of fucking money, okay? So I highly encourage you to sit through this whole video, grab a pen and paper, because I'm going to spew out some valuable shit in this video, man. Valuable things here. And if you want more details on, how I can possibly help you do the same after watching this video, of course, the first link in the description down below, it'll take you to a quick explainer video. Click on it. And essentially, I'll basically explain who I can and can't help if this video resonates with you. Okay? Now, I'd like to pivot here to the year 2020, the start of my content creation journey. Now, this will all make sense later down in the video why I'm telling you guys this, so please stick with me. And if you can't stick through like a 10-minute video, 8-minute video, then you're not destined to succeed, okay? To put it plain and simple. The year is 2020, I start my content creation journey. I wanted one thing at the time, one thing and one thing only. I didn't care about anything else, guys. I just wanted one thing. Now that thing was to hit 1 million followers on social media. Why, you may ask? I think this stemmed from me wanting to prove to myself that I could actually accomplish something worthwhile in life. Because usually what I would do all the time is I would, try to do something and then I'd quit. Just maybe a few weeks of trying. So I was just like, you know what? No, I want 1 million followers and I'm gonna get it or I'm gonna die trying. That was the type of mindset I had. So I set out to embark on this journey to attain 1 million followers. And along that journey, I faced a lot of trials and tribulations. I didn't know what I was doing. I was lost, and I just didn't know if this was for me. I remember I opened up a fresh YouTube channel and I posted videos, long form content. Shorts weren't a thing at the time. And I don't know, maybe like 10 views, 15 views each video. I was getting, very low views. And honestly, I didn't know what I was posting, just funny skits, I guess, at the time. Fast forward a couple weeks later, it's sophomore year in high school, and I'm in class. My friend Ron, shout out to you, Ron, if you're watching this video, man. Fucking G, by the way. Holy, I miss that guy. Anyways, Ron came up to me and he goes, bro, I see the content, I see the grind. You're gonna do big things, man. I believe in you. But you're missing one thing, bro. I'm like, I'm missing one thing? Like, what do you mean? I'm missing one thing. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Right? He goes, bro, you haven't heard about this new app? It's like the talk of the school. Everyone is on it. People are blowing up left, right, and center, getting hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of views on their content. Are you on this app? And I go, well, what do you mean? What app, bro? Tell me. Like, I'm craving. Like, what are you saying? This is crazy. Like, this is just new to me. He goes, bro, and it's the app that we all know and love today, guys. TikTok. He's talking about TikTok here. He goes, bro, it's TikTok. I'm like, TikTok? So he showed me the videos that were on the For You page and everything. So we start scrolling together and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, bro, this is crazy. It reminds me of Musical.ly. He goes, yeah, it was Musical.ly, but then they changed it to TikTok. And now it's like the new thing. You should definitely hop on it, bro. Give it a shot. I genuinely believe that you could blow up on there. He goes, if these people can do it, and they're not even like skilled or like talented in any way, and you have so much talent, like I'm sure you can blow up. Like these people are fucking dancing, hitting the renegade and all that bullshit, man. You could definitely blow up. Shout out Ron, man. Shout out Ron. He genuinely changed my life. I love you, bro. So with that being said, that very same night, I downloaded TikTok and, I just started hammering content out left, right, and center. Everything and anything you could think of, I was producing, right? In hopes of hitting 1 million followers, in hopes of getting that one viral video to explode my page. After weeks of failing, I reached, I think, 5,000 followers, not much. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this story will make sense later down in the video, so just please stick with me here. I failed tremendously. And I didn't know what I was doing. But that was the beauty of it, because nobody knows what they're doing. Even till this day, I don't know what I'm doing. Your favorite content creator probably doesn't know what he's doing or she's doing. I was failing a lot. And a couple weeks roll by, not gaining a viral video, not reaching 1 million followers. 1 million followers just seems so far-fetched and such a long, lonely, dark road to actually get there, because I was posting every day, like 3-4 times a day, and I wasn't getting any results. That wasn't until I put my dad in my videos. Now this changed everything for me, guys. If you didn't already know, it's essentially the content that I produce today. I do pranks, skits, and challenges with my Arab dad, and we make millions and millions of people laugh and smile. We've impacted the world. And I'm really, truly grateful for that. I'm truly grateful for my dad. He's generally a blessing in my life, and I really don't know what I'd do without him. The first ever video I filmed with my dad, I remember vividly. I woke up, I checked my phone, 3.3 million views on that video overnight. Guys, man, I can't begin to explain to you how amazing I felt that day. I was jumping up and down in my room. I was ecstatic. I was so filled with joy, and I showed my dad, and he was just so happy for me, and he just honestly couldn't believe it. Like 3 million views, 3 million eyeballs, 3 million people saw our video. And ever since then, I went with the dad content, and now I have over 8 million followers. And it's a blessing, and I'm truly privileged, and not many people can say they have millions of followers. So it's honestly a blessing. But there was a problem, and this is the reason why I'm telling you guys this story. The problem with that, guys, was I wasn't making money from my content. Now, of course, granted, I was making some money through brand deals and sponsorships, but the problem with that, guys, was it just wasn't consistent. It wasn't consistent income. I had to adhere to the brand's terms and conditions, their post dates, their deadlines, what to not say and what to say in my videos, and it's just so much shit, man. It wasn't consistent income as well. So I knew I was doing things wrong this entire time. I knew I was optimizing for vanity metrics instead of a micro niche personal brand. And this is what I'd like to speak to you guys about in this video. If I was a content creator, or just someone that wanted to start creating content and I was a beginner, or I was an entrepreneur or a business owner, or just I have a high value skill, what I would do is I would open up a brand new YouTube channel. And the reason why I say YouTube channel in specific, I'll touch on that later down in the video. I would open up a brand new YouTube channel. Before I do that, I would essentially craft an offer basically designed to help people with their problems. And in that offer, I would be deliberately trying to design it in a way where I would tap into one of the 3 key pillars of human pain. Essentially, if you didn't already know, there's 3 key pillars of human pain. 1, health. 2, wealth. And 3, relationships. Every human being on Earth, on planet Earth, wants good health, good relationships with people, and obviously freedom, right? Money. We want to buy nice things. We want to take care of our family. We want to experience life to the fullest, and we can only do that with money. We want good health, because if we don't have good health, well, we're going to die, right? We're just going to be we're going to be really sick. And you could have any problem in the world, guys, any problem in the world, until you have a health problem, and that becomes the only problem you'll ever have. So health is very important. And then last but not least, relationships. We need to have good relationships with people, because As you know, the saying, you might have heard it before, you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If I'm having a bad day and I'm surrounding myself with shit people or just people that really don't provide much value in my life, I'm gonna become very miserable because it's sticky. The things they say, it's sticky, right? How they act, how they treat me. So that's why I highly encourage you to kind of pivot and change your environment, because we're all constantly being programmed, by the way, and that's a topic for a different video. I'm not trying to go on tangents here. But these are the 3 key pillars of human pain: health, wealth, and relationships. It's what every human being strives to have in this world, okay? So if you can create an offer that helps people solve or alleviate one of these 3 pains, or maybe even tap into all 3, which, essentially you've struck a gold mine if you do that, you're gonna make a fuck ton of money, man. Crazy amount of money. And guys, let me just backtrack here and basically explain to you all a business is helping people solve their problems in life. That's all a business is. It's just solving problems for other people or alleviating pain in other people's lives. Think about it. That's all a business is. So what I would do, instead of optimizing for vanity metrics like likes, views, followers, all that bullshit, what I would do instead is I would open up a brand new YouTube channel and have an offer that taps into one of the 3 key pillars of human pain. Open up a brand new YouTube channel and speak in my content to attract the right type of audience for my offer. Then what I would do is I would send them to my Instagram DM, or like an explainer video, kind of like what this video is. And I would go into detail on how I could probably help them solve their problems, solve their pain in their life. That's what I would do. And you might be thinking to yourself, okay, well, I don't know how to solve someone's pain, or I don't have a high value skill to, teach people through my content. And why would they come to me instead of, somebody else more experienced? And my answer to that is very, very simple. You don't need to be a 10 out of 10 expert to help people solve their problems in life. You just need to be a step ahead of them. Think about it like this. There's a huge scale, okay? 0 through 10. 0 meaning, you don't have any skill. 10 being you're the 10 out of 10 expert in a specific field, okay? Let's take golf, for example, right? I wouldn't want Tiger Woods to teach me how to become, the best golfer in the world, per se, right? I just want someone, because he's just way far ahead, way far ahead. It's going to be very hard for me to learn from him. What I would do is I would go to someone that is just a step ahead of me and just really have them teach me how to become a great golfer, per se. So the beauty of this business is you don't need to be a 10 out of 10 expert. You just need to be a step ahead of your ideal prospect, your ideal client, and just help them solve their problem. That's the beauty of it. All we're doing here, guys, is just helping people. That's why I love this business model so much. Name me a more integrity-led business than this. You can't. Name me a more capital fresh business there is. You don't need a bunch of capital to start this type of business, actually. You just need knowledge on a specific topic and become fairly good at it to the point where you could actually help people, whether that be through a digital product you sell through your content, whether it be one-on-one coaching, whether that be, a physical product, All we're doing here, guys, is making content, speaking to our ideal client avatar, which is essentially the person that we want to help. If the type of content that you're producing interests them and resonates them, they click the link in the description down below. That's going to send them to your either Instagram, so you could close them through DM and deliver the promised value, and really holding their hand the entire way, and really giving them their desired outcome and just making their life just a whole lot better. Or, you send them to a quick explainer video where they book a call with you, and you could just pick up the phone and just, talk to them and really see where the problem lies and how you might be able to help them. But the caveat here, guys, is you actually have to be able to help them, right? Or else it's a scammy, right? You don't know what you're talking about. And that's pretty much it. That's all I would do, guys. That's all I would do. So again, if you want more detail on how I might be able to help you with this, first link in the description, click it. It's going to send you to a quick explainer video. And obviously, if I think you're a good fit, I will personally reach out to you, and then we can talk and see how I might be able to help you. So with all that being said, guys, that's what I would do differently. I wouldn't be optimizing for vanity metrics or, likes, views, and followers and all that bullshit. I would just be optimizing for a micro niche personal brand, essentially creating a brand new YouTube channel and speaking to my ideal client avatar. And eventually someone is going to resonate with that type of content and want my help solving their problem. I would deliver the value in exchange for some money. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.